From the air, the full scale of the Katherine flood is revealed. Water surrounding the town as it peaked last night, inundating homes.
We are activating disaster assistance payments for the Katherine local government area, and our priority has been to make sure that those people can have access to support as quickly as possible.
Housemates Maggie, Grace and Georgie had water rise rapidly around their house.
Officially flooded.
Midday we went for a walk and we're feeling optimistic, go check out the rest of the town, see how everyone's faring, and we come back and we had to walk through like hip deep water.
The water flooded their downstairs bedroom and laundry.
So started pulling mattresses out and all my clothes, and it was really chaotic.
Today they were still surrounded and without power.
When's the power coming on?
The trio keeping themselves occupied.
Lots of mould cleaning, it's everywhere upstairs.
And making the most of their good vantage point over the floodplain.
Honestly, just been sitting here, people watching.
Feeling grateful things weren't worse, as they have been for many others still unreachable.
We're thinking of our surrounding communities as well.
While around 500 people remain in shelters on high ground, in the town centre floodwaters have receded substantially. Attention now turning to the recovery.
Our focus is primarily hospital, schools and government business and getting those open.
With the river still swollen but mostly clear skies today, some locals are feeling better about the outlook.
Not that worried. Yeah. Worst that happens is we get more rain, but yeah, it's pretty good now.
While the Bureau says there is more rain coming, they say they don't expect the river to peak again. James Elton, ABC News, Katherine.
Communities along the Daly River have also been heavily impacted by flooding. 80 people have been evacuated by boat from the region, with 18 helicopters assisting with evacuation efforts across the flooded top end.
After weeks of rainfall, the communities of Nauiyu, Palumpa and Julkmingen have been fully evacuated.
That response, that evacuation, utilised 18 helicopters. It just shows you the sheer scale of the task that was ahead of us amid short notice.
The government calling on private operators and the Australian Border Force to contribute aircraft.
All of the assets that we've identified and utilised have all come from within private commercial operators, and we have had one Commonwealth asset that has also assisted in that work.
Some residents in Palumpa lifted from the rooftops.
There were 11 people, I did indicate yesterday 10, but it turned out to be 11 that were in a position that they couldn't get to the airstrip and they had to actually be winched from their locations.
Disaster relief payments from the federal government have been announced for Katherine, but it's unclear when these will be available for smaller Daly River region communities.
For example, in Daly, we've not even come close to reaching peak floodwater levels yet, and there's different responses for different communities. So we will move through all of those.
The Daly River's levels are still slowly rising and are expected to hit at least 15 metres.
Now, the Daly River is a huge river holding enormous volumes of water, so it will continue to slowly rise during the next week. And at this stage, we're expecting it to stay in excess of major flood level for at least the week and into next weekend.
Daly River levels are already higher than the peak of last month's major flood event, which forced the evacuation of residents. This time, the community is expecting an even longer wait to return home. Joseph Hathaway-Wilson, ABC News.